Alright, today we'll be reading an absolutely masterful fan fiction by the amazing Treeloaf. Let's just read its bio. Tom Tord fan fiction that focuses on Tord and Tom having to share a bed when Tord comes back instead of Tom leaving. Well, what if Tord had been especially gassy that night and needed a certain man in a blue hoodie's face to be his fart cushion? Absolutely beautiful. Sharing a bed isn't fun, especially if you're sharing it with your worst enemy, because he decided to randomly move back in. It's even worse if your worst enemy had awful gas. Screams of the eternally damned. Tord seemed to do that on purpose. He'd always do something that would make Tom uncomfortable when they had to spend time together. Tom gagged at the smell. It was absolutely terrible. Nothing about it was good. It stunk like something died inside of Tord. Sorry, Tom. That one was bad. Tord apologized. Tord didn't mean it. Of course not. Why would he? Tom suddenly felt himself being pinned down to the bed and Tord sitting on his face. He tried to yell, but the sound was covered by Tord releasing a horrible fart onto Tom's face. My man's really tried to scream, but his head was underwater. Screams of the eternally damned. Screams of the eternally damned. This feels nice. Tord sighed. It literally smelled like death, and it was hot and felt like heat from the air was burning into his nose, making his non-existent eyes water. He tried to yell for Tord to please let him go, but it was useless. Tord didn't care. Screams of the eternally damned. Now that one was powerful. It stung his nose worse than the last one and had made him want death even more than ever. It was the only air he was getting, and it wasn't even breathable. Screams of the eternally damned. Screams of the eternally damned. Screams of the eternally damned. Oh, that's disappointing. I guess I'm running out of farts for you. Tord laughed. He got off of Tom's face and laid back down. Tom looked angry. He moaned in pain. His nose still burned, and he could still smell it. I hate you, Tord. I hate you, too. He moaned in pain. I don't think he moaned in pain. I don't like that. Goodbye, I'm sorry.